Hi YouTube, it's your girl J Danielle coming to you today doing a tutorial on brow sculpting. Today the technique that I'm going to use, basically it's some stuff that I've seen online, other girls doing on YouTube. I've tried it myself, it works. So again, I'm going to do that today, but in the future, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be doing brows using other products, so you ladies can try them out and see what works for you. Okay, so let's get started. First I'm going to start out by using, or tell you what we'll be using today. This is the Hip Color Truth Cream Eyeliner 930 Brown. I saw a tutorial on this and this is absolutely amazing. I love the way that it works. It lasts all day long, so we'll be using that. Let's see if I can get that up there. And I actually brought this from CVS Pharmacy, I believe. Next, I'm going to be using these two brushes, which actually came out of these two flat edge brushes that came out of the Hip Cream Liner. And I'm going to be using this camouflage palette from Makeup Forever, and this is actually the number 4. You can see that. Okay, and the color that I'm going to be using from this palette, ladies, is going to be this one right here. And you always want to use something, and that's going to be my highlighter. You always want to use something that is a shade or two lighter than your complexion. And I just like the way the camouflage cream works, so that's why I chose to use it. Some people use concealer. That's perfectly fine, whatever works for you. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see, I have already sculpted this brow. Okay, so now we're going to work on this one. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start out by taking the hip liner, and I'm just going to basically just dab this in here like so. Not too much. And you'll notice this little pot lasts like a very long time. Okay, so I'm going to start off by coming right under the eye. Okay, so now we need to get into this, how I determine where my brows start and all that. I normally start right here in the corner of my eye. I know most people measure from the side of their nose. With me, that comes in pretty far, so I just go right here with the corner of my eye. So I start my brush right there, and I just come up. As far as my arch, I have a little dimple right there, so that's where my highest point always is. When I wrinkle my forehead, it's right there. And then I just come down. And as far as this is concerned, kind of want it, see here, want it to end right there, and you put it up against your nose. So I could bring mine down a little further, but I think it's okay where it is. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to come back now, and I'm going to go right there where that little dimple is, and I'm just going to go up top, and I'm going to start, and I'm going to come down. Now I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to push up through the brow and fill in. Okay, so you can see now you have at least the base to get your brow started. Now what I'm going to do is my camouflage palette. I'm going to get my other brush. It's going to dab this in. This too lasts a very long time. What we're going to do is we're just going to go under that eye, and we're going to outline, creating a line, trying to create a perfect line under the brow. And then what I do, just blend it in a little, and then I'm going to come back with my Q-tip and I'm just gonna blend that in. Okay. So at this point, okay, you can see your brows may not be perfect, but at least you have the base to work with. So what I'm going to do now is, because I like mine a little darker, just going to go back in with the cream liner, and I'm just going to outline that eye a little more, just really intensifying that brown. Okay. Alright, and right here, what I like to do with this part to fade it in, once again, go back into my camouflage palette, and I'm just gonna dot it a little bit. I am going to then take my spoolie, which has seemed to disappear on me. Okay, where'd my spoolie go? Okay. Just gonna take that spoolie and just blend that in, and then you can brush through it. Simple, easy, not much to it. Hope you enjoyed the video, ladies. Please subscribe. J Danielle with Iconic Brows.